Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
That is just what it was not to be. A good morning. Elsie Harlow tried to dislodge a slice of bread stuck in an electric toaster without first disconnecting the power supply. Luckily, she only blew the fuse. But if the knife handle had been metal instead of a non-conductive material, the story might have had a different ending.
Come dancing up and... Wish I could dance like that, don't you?
Well, his cousin has done it once. Married to a plumber. Need a frock, better. Aye. Beautiful. That was thanks.
Mary Harris left a pan of boiling oil unattended. Never allow fat or oil to overheat. And if you must go away, even if it's only for a couple of ticks, turn off the gas or electricity. Fortunately, when the oil caught alight, no one was injured, but the kitchen had to be closed for a while to clear up the mess. Joy Watts was being a bit heavy-handed, and a glass shattered. A nasty gash needing 8 stitches. When hand-washing glasses, it is safer to wash them one at a time. And rubber gloves do not provide full protection. Empty the sink of water. That way you'll know where the broken glass is.
A few more tomatoes, Chef.
I ain't got time.
John Vincent, in his haste, forgot all his training and experience. John required hospital treatment. June Lucas was slicing meat without the guard in place. Not surprisingly, she also sliced the tops of her fingers. June had to make several visits to the hospital. Never use a slicing machine without the guard in place. And when cleaning, disconnect the power. And don't forget to give the machine your undivided attention, because the blade is just as sharp at rest as it is in motion. Barbara Lomax was using a food mixer fitted with a balloon whisk. Paying more attention to her conversation than to the task in hand, the kitchen cloth, looped into her apron, became entangled. She tried to free it. Never attempt to interfere with the functioning of a food mixer without first switching off its power supply. And remember to keep your kitchen cloth well clear in that sort of situation. Gillian Benton was in a bit of a hurry. There was a long queue for gammon steak.
Yes, can do 2 more steaks, please.
Right now.
And she tried to save a few precious seconds by not moving the grill tray out far enough. Result, a nasty burn to the side of her hand and an even longer queue.
So, what have you done?
Jean Buckingham was serving vegetables when a colleague distracted her. Just for a split second she forgot where she was and leant on the hot ledge of the service counter. The burn to her hand was only slight. In fact, she felt more foolish than hurt. Kath Manners forgot what it was the customer had asked for. Instead of first turning off the boiling water supply, she took a chance. She won't do that again in a hurry. Clive Jones opened the oven door carelessly to remove a baking tray. Result, a painful burn, and no Yorkshire puddings that day for lunch. Anne Brown, carrying a tray of dirty crockery through the kitchen, didn't notice the pool of water ahead of her and slipped.
What have you done to yourself?
If you spill water, or any other substance for that matter, wipe it up straight away before someone, perhaps you, breaks their neck. Joe Harper, without thinking, created an accident situation by placing hazardous waste into a plastic sack. Never place heavy or sharp waste matter in plastic sacks. Always dispose of it safely. Later in the day, Frank Harris was clearing up. Oh! The cut to Frank's hand needed 2 stitches. Not my eye. See you all tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Chef.
Good night.
So, think safe, be safe. And don't let yourself be distracted.